Went jazzy there for a second. Woo! Oh, wait. Okay, the synchronization though. Ooh! Nah, that was sick. That was sick. 안녕하세요, hello fellow waves. Welcome back to the channel. My prayers have been answered. Yes, they have indeed. We got a full dance version for Untitled. I'm really excited to check this out. If you remember, if you haven't seen my reaction to the MV, go and check it out, by the way. But yes, while watching the music video, obviously we saw a couple bits of the choreography, and it just looked absolutely amazing, and I was really curious as to what it would look like in its entirety. And lo and behold, we now have an official dance version MV for this. So yes, without further ado, guys, let's get into it. Here we go. Let's get it. Sorry. Such a good song, man. The more I listen to it, the better it gets. Oh, wow. Come here. Uh-huh. Wow. Wow. Sorry. La 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 la. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. Ah. The different ways. Okay. Wow, Mayu. There's actually a lot going on. Way more than I expected with this kind of music. La 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 la. Wow. They're killing it. They're killing it. Wow. Yes. Oh. Oh, that little end part there. The little, like, gracefulness. Oh. Wow. Again, like, there's so much going on. There's so much movement. Or at least in my, like, the way I perceive it, or the way I was expecting it, was much less movement for such a song. But this works. It works. Kind of makes sense. It is like kind of drum and bass, you know? quite fast paced, so it makes sense. The placement, like, the way, like, each member kind of gets a little, like, center position here, and the rest of the members, like, for example, here, you've got the like, Tone and Yuyan here doing this, whatever that is, and, like, Chewan and Sumin in the back there kind of doing something. It kind of encapsulates Mayu, and they do that often in different ways for different members, and I like that. Hey, the way, that little walk. Oh, that is very satisfying. The way Cheon comes in. Ah, they go back, she goes. Transitions are great. Oh, I like it. Even that little bit when they do, like, the little foot shuffle. I'll call it a foot shuffle. Oh wait. You do like a little, oh gosh, half a circle with her body. Ah, the transitions. Like, you've got Cheon's line here, right? Elegant. And then she just goes down like this, which reveals Tun in the back. And then she does her line. Oh, this part might be my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I really like the choreo. Oh. Na. Is it just me? But I feel like that part, like the little gun shooting thing, it's in a lot of their choreo. And I kind of want to say it's like a signature of theirs. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to lower the volume there. The camera work. Look at that. Look at this. All right. Focus on Jiu here, and then shifts focus to her hand, follows it. She removes the hand. Lo and behold, you've got Xion in the back. Wow. Also, the ponytail on Jiu is great. La. Actually, this could be my favorite part. Oh. Oh. Ay. Yeah, that was great. There's so many good parts in this in the choreography. Like, I watched it a second time, and the second time was obviously better than the first, because the first is kind of like, okay, all right, checking everyone, and the second you kind of know what to expect, really, and then you can look um elsewhere. I kind of noticed the details more, but yeah, such as like the camera movements and the different transitions and everything. It's really good, man. Like, one thing I've noticed when it comes to TripleS, and it's probably one of my favorite things, and also mad respect to all the choreographers involved, Hyoje and everybody else. Um, but like, TripleS have so much movement. Not just like, I'm not talking about like hand movements or feet or whatever, like choreography as such, but I'm just talking about like movements from one member going like in the center, or like moving, because their parts, their vocal parts are very like, they change a lot, right? Instead of having like one member sing like I don't know, for, I don't know, 5 seconds straight, maybe more. All right, let's say 10. All right. It's more cut up. So instead of having one member singing 10 seconds, then it's gonna be cut into like two members having 5 seconds or even shorter, right? Very prominent in like Assemble 24, for Girls Never Die, for example. When you've got all 24 members, but even then, you've got a smaller group. Here we've got 8 members, and there's still a lot of that happening. And yes, it's happening in the song and the vocals and their lines. However, you gotta show that in the choreography as well. And there's so much movement from one member. Like, you'll see Sumin pop up, and then 2 seconds later, move out of the way for Tony to come in. You know, like, there's a lot of that, and it's so satisfying to watch. So satisfying, and it's one of my favorite parts of watching a TripleS performance. And I was not expecting it to be so prominent like that, with such a relatively small group for TripleS. Okay, 8 members. 8 members is huge, but you know, when you look at TripleS, it's quite relatively small. But yeah, it's just so satisfying, man. Shout out to the camera performance as well. The movements are great. Yeah, man, like, I'm telling you, just look. So you got Chaewon here, then Sumin, move out. Chaeyeon does her little part, moves out. Sumin, decided. It must take... I honestly have no idea how choreographers manage to do this. Because, like, you don't want it to be too chaotic, right? At all. Because otherwise it's just like one member's like running to the other side, and yeah. But like, it's so smooth when it comes to TripleS here. Like, legit. So you got like Sumin here going in the center here. And Jiwoo has to not be that far away, right? To like take the center spot again. So we switch again. La 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 la. See, and then Tone's just right behind. Like, how you gotta? I feel like you've gotta think 5 steps ahead to know which member is going to be where. Okay, so after Jiu, it's Tone, right? But I don't want her to do a crazy, like, turn here. So I need her to be, like, behind you here. But then, like, oh, I have no idea. Mad respect. It's one of the things, like, it's one thing finding the different moves. It's one thing. But I think the hardest part is those transitions there. And yeah. Mad respects. Mad respect. Not just for TripleS. TripleS, I think, is probably one of the times where I've noticed, like, they do it maybe the best. I mean, there's a lot of groups out there. I know Justin Young, Ice One, they used to have, apart from that one Young. That one there. Yeah, but, like, the TripleS definitely, like, the choreographers for TripleS, and I do believe they are somewhat the same for Luna as well, so I guess it makes sense. Because Luna is also one of the groups that I've noticed where it's done pretty well. But yeah. Anyways, alright. What time is it? Oh yeah, I've been 15 minutes. I should probably end it here. Otherwise I would keep talking about these transitions. Like, oh. Alright. I'm getting distracted again. I'll end the video here. Hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. As always. And yeah, nothing else much to it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next time. 안녕.